Welcome back to the Centurion Boats at the Glen, NASCAR Sprint Cup Series event. They were calling for rain today, but we haven't needed to bring the boats out because it is a gorgeous day here at Watkins Glen International. There is the leader, Dale Earnhardt Jr., because Jimmy Johnson a moment ago decided to go ahead and come on pit road, took on 4 tires, and filled it full of fuel. Here's Jimmy just a moment ago coming in, and they were going to come in and just try to get all they could get here as soon as they could get on the pit road.
Decided to get 4 tires right here. Dale and I were just talking. He probably wants to have good tires on at the end. Count on some caution flag laps to get caught back up here and be able to race these guys. The better tires you have, the more spots you can make.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of interesting strategy. Just a lot of things playing out. These guys think 4 tires is their best opportunity to try to make a good day from it.
The one strategy I don't understand is Dale Earnhardt Jr. staying out on the racetrack as long as he has.
You see Casey Kane coming off of pit road right there. He was the second place car. He came in that time, just got fuel. No tires for that car at all.
Earnhardt Jr. pitted on lap 50. So he's
got a splitter brace broken right in the center. I don't think it'll hurt him. Probably comes from bouncing over these curbs.
Here's the 18 car of Kyle Busch. Remember, they exited pit road right in front of each other. It was Kyle and then Tony. There's the 20 car of Tony Stewart. They are second, third. Ryan Newman back behind them in fourth. Then Truex is fifth.
Kyle's car seemed to be a little bit better on the get-go on those new tires, but I've been watching the last couple of laps. It seems that Tony Stewart's car is now starting to come around to him.
Earnhardt Jr., how long do you wait before you bring him in?
I think they've waited too long already. I mean, if the caution comes out right now, they're going to be stuck. They'll have to make a pit stop and go behind all these guys. He needs to get down pit road right now and get back out before that happens.
Tony Eury Jr. Waiting to make the call. They made their first stop on lap 30.
I'm sure he's telling him right now to get in. There's really nothing to gain by staying on the racetrack at this point.
And they're getting beat by about a second a lap on the racetrack is the thing. I think that's one of the biggest things is he's just losing a lot of time. Shannon?
Yeah, right now there is no conversation on the radio. So Tony Eury Jr. not telling his driver to come down pit road. Remember, like you said, Doc, they pitted on lap 50. They wanted to stay out as late as they could on that one. I guess that's what they're doing right now. I'm going to try to get in there and chat with Tony Jr. and find out what their plan is.
Earnhardt Jr. stays on the racetrack, and of course he's the leader. Then Kyle Busch and Stewart have already pitted. Newman has been in. Truex, Marcus Ambrose has been back in on the 21 car, and he is being shown in 5th position.
I can't say enough about what they've done. We see the 28 car has been off the track. He's got a lot of gravel coming out of that, and that's the thing that brought out our last
caution. This could really hurt Dale Earnhardt Jr. if this caution comes out, and they may have to throw it for this. But they had to throw it earlier.
No caution thus far. Flagman staying green. Quapple back on the racetrack. That's Joe Nemechek in front of him. Here again's a 28 car over on the inner loop.
Yeah, this is a different spot on the racetrack. This may not be quite as critical where this gravel is coming on the track.
I don't know. He's throwing it. Yeah, I mean, that's right where guys are coming out of that inner loop. So that is going to be a call that NASCAR is going to have to look at making.
NASCAR has the ability to be able to review all the cameras with their spotters around the racetrack and look for, and they have made a decision.
That was a bad break for Junior right there.
They will bring out caution for the second time today, and that is not a good sign for Dale Earnhardt Jr. Back in a moment.